Carter on Amazon Music.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I mean.
That's right.
I be
Stroking. Alexa, turn off. All right, guys, so this week's video, it is about stroking. Not about your golf stroke, not about your basketball stroke, and let's keep it PG-13, not about any other strokes you want to talk about. So we're gonna head up to Green Bay for the first time for the year. I've been out brown trout fishing, steelhead fishing, and every year I guide up in Green Bay for the month of April for walleyes. Now, I'm not a walleye guru or expert, but I've been going up there for 20 years. I've been trolling them, I've been casting them. In this week's video, we're gonna try to show you and teach you probably the 3 or 4 best baits. If you decide to go up to Green Bay, you gotta have these baits in your tackle box, right? So the first one is, it's a rip and wrap. And I wanna also talk to you about the type of rods that I like to use for walleye fishing and walleye casting. I really like a 7.6 medium or medium light action rod when I go up there. Myself personally, I love Power Pro, and I'm typically using 10 or 8 pound Power Pro with a long uni knot to an 8 or 10 pound test fluorocarbon leader. Now that's my rig on pretty much all my rods. The 3 or 4 best baits you gotta start off with, number 1 is a rip and wrap. Now let's talk about the stroke of the rip and wrap, and that can vary, okay? What I've learned in the last few years, a lot of times I'll just fish it traditionally, just that snap, reel, but that long 5-foot pull can be the deal sometimes. Reel down and just slowly feel that bait go brrr, hold it tight, reel down, brrr, hold it tight, especially in cold water. Sometimes that little pop, drag it, reel down, pop, or just the traditional snap, tight line it, snap. So you gotta have a rip and wrap, number 1. Number 2, a bait that you gotta have is a paddle tail. Now I feel like the best paddle tails on the market that you can get right now are the Kitech or the Kitech. Anything from a skinny or a fat. This is a 3.8. You can use a 3.3 and you get a jig head. And what's nice about a Kitech is you can fish it a lot of different ways. You can snap it, but you can also bomb it out and reel it in nice and slow on the bottom, give it a little pop, or you can snap jig it as well. It's a very versatile bait all summer long. Probably one of the most versatile baits for catching all different species of fish is a paddle tail, and this happens to be a Kitech, right? And the last but not least, I will tell you over the last few years that I've been fishing more and more, especially in cold water conditions, is a hair jig. And I really like these style hair jigs. They're with the thin head, flat diameter. So what that does is it sinks fast, and the hair jig is more of a snapping reaction bite. I fish it very similar to how I fish a blade bait sometimes. Just snap it, snap, snap. So that's what we're talking about in this week's video, is probably the 3 or 4 different baits. You also want to have like a blade bait of many different types, like a Demiki or a Viper custom tackle blade bait. Those are also really good in Green Bay. Your hair jigs, your blade baits, your rip and wraps, your paddle tails. Now you're ready to go. What do you got to figure out when you get out there with the ladies, boys? You got to figure out your stroke, okay? That's what this week's video is about. Catch big walleyes in Green Bay. You got to support your small independent tackle bait shops, guys. We're here at Wind Rose North. There's BK, and there's also a tackle shop in Oconto. If you're coming up here, guys, do me a favor. These little tackle shops, they need your business, small business, fishermen, hand in hand. So let's go get some bait. I got my partner in crime, Andy, with me. And Andy, you know what's great about coming up here to these bait shops? Instead of seeing sodas and snacks, they got lures. Look at this. I love it.
I love the vending machine.
Right? All right, guys, so we are here in Green Bay. We're gonna do some open water walleye fishing. And lo and behold, Lord have mercy, the grizzly bear is here at the boat launch. You're only gonna see this once a year, usually in the spring when they come out of hibernation. There's my pal, Brett Alexander. I don't know if you can see him with the sun back there glaring, AKA the grizzly bear, the big dark sleeper. Stay away from him, stay away from his spots. He will put the meat down, beat down, smack down, crack down on him. We got Andy unhooking the Alumacraft right now. And we're gonna get out here and see if we can catch a few. We got massive massive cold front that comes through. What do you think, Brett? You think that bite's gonna be tough today?
No, I think they're gonna eat good.
Think they're gonna... Oh, you brought the Mr. Buddy heater. Hell yeah, I might need to be stealing that from you. And let me give you all one good tip. You see, when anytime you see yourself a fishing guide, especially if they got a bunch of stickers on their boat and all that good stuff, all you do is get yourself a pair of binoculars and you just follow them around, just kind of spot steal all their spots. That's what I'll do. I'll be following Brett around all day today. Wherever he goes, that's where we're gonna go. And we're off. All right, guys, so we are here on Green Bay right now. Got a little bit of a late start. One thing I know that a lot of times this bite can be really good, like that first hour of the morning and then the last hour of the day. It's kind of calm, kind of clear. The water temps right now are 38 degrees. And I guess the one thing I want to mention to you is if you're coming out here for the first time, you know, what I do to find fish a lot of times is I use my side imaging. And I'm looking for fish, and then I will just turn the boat around, hit spot lock, and start casting into areas where we see fish. So there's a lot of good areas you can drift across and just fish, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just take the boat at about 3 or 4 miles an hour like I am right now and just kind of idle, look for fish. When I see fish like this, big schools of them, here's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 3 more, couple more right here. But what I'm doing is I'm looking to see a big concentration of fish. When I find that big concentration, then we're gonna start fishing. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see that right here. It's kind of tough, but looks like there's a couple of fish right here, and over here. So what I'll do is I'll take my pin, drop a pin drop on it, mark, good to go. We'll come back and fish these fish. 9 feet of water, 39.5 too. A little warmer here. There he is. Good one. Good one. Oh, it came off. He hammered it too. Man. There he is. Another one. Very next cast. They got one on next to us too. This is a little one. Last one I missed was a nice one. Nah, this is a little one, so don't even worry about it. I'll just flip him in. He's not that big. To start though, just missed one on my first cast here. Oh, it's not bad, Andy. Go ahead and net him. It's not bad. The other one was so much bigger than this. The way big head shakes, you know? So much bigger. But you know what? Rip and wrap is the way to go. Oh my God. He choked it too. Yep. Look at that. God, I can't imagine how that other one was. All right, we're on the board. Oh boy, that fish choked it, guys. Starting off with a rip and wrap. It's been kind of a tough bite, really. First spot we went to, we fished for a half hour. Can you just do me a favor, hand me a pair of pliers? Because I got to see if I can get this guy unhooked. Oh boy, she's bleeding bad. She is bleeding bad. I'm going to get her unhooked real quick and get her back. All right, guys, we're on the board. I just missed a big one on the rip and wrap. We've been throwing a hair jig. I threw a swim bait, paddle tail. Andy's now switching it up and putting the same color, same size on. And a lot of times the most important thing is the stroke, the cadence of how you're fishing a rip and wrap, right? And what I noticed is what I started doing is giving it like a long 5-foot sweep. So I let it go to the bottom, have a tight line, and basically do this. Sweep it, hold it, reel up, Sweep and hold, just a long sweep. Sometimes, you know, it's a short little pop or a pop or a drag. And a lot of times just that long sweep like that. They usually hit it right. So you go to sweep it and then right now, bunk, you feel a little bite. But always, here's the problem a lot of guys make, is they go to sweep it and then they drop the rod and they have all that slack in the line. So just give it a little pull. And I got some crap on my bait right now. But it's all about the stroke. Ain't that right, Andy?
That's right.
So we stroke it to the east. We stroke it to the west. We stroke it, my buddy Andy, because you love best. We stroke it. What do you think about dancing and singing with, what do you think about that, Andy? Any idea? Oh, fish in front of me? All right, well, good. We're on the board. Man, I would have liked to see. Yeah, I know, I've been seeing them. I would have liked to have caught that one I had on. That was heavy. Yes, Andy's on.
Sweep.
On the sweep. I like it. You might need to tighten your drag up a little bit, buddy. Little one or what?
Yeah.
All right, all right. What's that?
On the pole as I was sweeping.
Yep. Nice. Andy's on the board. Not bad, not bad. See, you switch up, put the right bait on, and boom. There you go, brother. Nice job. Oh, there's one right underneath the boat right now. Oh man, I'm marking some big ones up front. There's one out there. 50 feet back that way. Oh, here they are, Andy, right here. Look, there's 3 of them, 20 feet. Look at this right here, guys, 20 feet, 10 feet. Oh my God, right here. Right here. 10 feet. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah. This is a good one, Andy. That's what we want. We want big green and gold, baby. Big green and gold. Biggin. Nice one. Grab the net here, Andy. That's what we want right there. There we go, boys and girls. Big fat mamas. Yes! Keep her in the water. Hell yeah. At least an 8-pounder, somewhere in that range, I'm guessing. I'm gonna get a quick pick, real quick. How's it look on the GoPro? There you go, guys. Heck yeah. Big green and gold. We were up here in Green Bay, catching big fat walleyes like that. That is why you come all the way up here for a giant fish like that. Hell yeah. Give me some skin, brother. Boom. Heck yeah. The meat down, beat down, smack down, crack down is about to begin. Yes, Andy, that's a good one. That's a good one, Andy. Hell yes. Hell yes, Andy. Hell yes, buddy. I'm gonna grab the net. That's what I'm talking about. Andy's getting on them. So here's what we did, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but earlier I was putting a little beat down on him, and I insisted that Andy switch up and grab my other rod. He had the real bright braid. He had a mono leader, and I had him switch up and go with a fluorocarbon leader, darker braid, a little lighter braid, and put the same bait on. And look at that, he's got a magnum on. So sometimes if your buddy in the boat is catching them, just take a look at the exact kind of line he's got on, the exact bait, try to duplicate it. Oh yeah, that's a big one, buddy. That's a big one.
She ain't no slouch.
Oh, let me sneak by over here. Oh yeah, oh, that's a hog, Andy. Oh yes. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the hog. That's the one we wanted, brother. That's the one we wanted. Green Bay Gold. Here we go. Big, and you can put a little bit more on him.
Don't be camera shy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come here, big mama. Oh yes, nice, Andy. Another big one. The hook just popped out right in the net, buddy.
Yeah?
Popped out right in the net. Look at that. Big mama fatty. I'm gonna let you pick her up. Give me some skin. Hell yes, hell yes. All right, guys, my hat just blew right off my head. Oh yeah, look at all the fish right here. I got my Sitka hat in the water. Andy's got the net. He's gonna net it. Just grip. You got it? You got it? All right, yay. All right. Why don't you grab your walleye out real quick? We got the walleye and my hat back all in one. Nice big fatty. Heck yeah, buddy. Nice one. All right. Nice work. Want to get them back?
Yeah.
All righty. Good job. On the board. I tell you what, this is like, I feel like I'm being guided by you right now. You're making me sandwiches. Are you kidding me? Yep. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys, so I want to show you a little tip right now. So this right here is a pink, kind of like a purple and pink with a red head. And I've been doing this to baits for a long time to get yourself some chartreuse dip and dye. This stuff is awesome. Get yourself a Q-tip and you just go like this. The other thing I'll do, oh, I got the Q-tip stuck there, is, so I'm just going to show you how to tweak this bait a little bit. So now it's basically a gold, I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but it's kind of a gold. And the other thing I like to do is I like to take this back hook off and replace it with a Gamakatsu EWG, a number 6. So, oh, I take this back hook off and I replace it because it just seems like you're going to get a little bit better hookup ratio if you can change the hook, the back hook out especially. I'll even use both sometimes, change them both out. Try that little tip out. That'll work on any bait. It works on stick baits. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Did that just happen? Oh my God, now that's gonna stain all over my boat. Look at this, Andy. Oh my God.
How to get that out.
There is no way to get it out. That's gonna stay there forever now. Oh my God. I'm trying to show you guys a tip, and the tip is don't spill it on the boat. Oh my God. No comment, no comment. All right, had my GoPro off, had the GoPro off. All right, all right. Got another one, green and gold, guys. They're crunching. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Look at that. Hell yes. Another one. Another nice walleye. On the rip and wrap. Oh, that one choked it too, Andy. They're eating it, and I really feel like it's all about the way you're just stroking that bait. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice, fat, healthy fish. There they go. Another one. It is chilly, guys. We got a little snow out here today. The wind's picking up, which doesn't seem to, you know, we're fishing in 10 feet of water right now, right out of County Park 2, just a little south here, and we're on them. I don't know what else to say. We're catching them, and they're nice fish. These are the fish you want to catch when you come to Green Bay. Well, once in a while, blind squirrel finds himself a nut or two, as you know. First trip up to Green Bay for the year, and like I said, a lot of times you just got to figure out where to go and then what bait it is. It could be a jig and a minnow. Could, you know, a lot of times your rattle baits work good, a blade bait works good, a hair jig works good. Just figuring it out. What's it going to be? What's it going to take? Started marking these fish and boom, started catching them. And you mark a lot of fish. Sometimes there's suckers that you're marking, or you know, you pull up on a pot of fish, you don't get bit, just keep moving. And it just seems like anywhere from 5-6 feet of water out to maybe 17-18 feet of water, you can do this. It's really effective. Seems like there was a nice school of fish that came through here. I'm not marking as many now, but these are the right kind too. These are the right size and the right kind. All right, guys, we have had a beat down fest today. I think we've caught close to 30 walleyes, 3 pike, with my buddy Andy up here in Green Bay. First trip of the year up back on the bay. I'll be guiding up here, and it's just been an awesome, awesome day. Lots of fish like this. I'm just gonna grab this fish real quick by hand, but so many fish that are like 3 to 10, 11 pounds. It has been a meat down, beat down, smack down, crack down. Look at this, one more. Gonna wrap up the day. Another walleye. There you go, guys. There's the hot bait. Putting the smack down on them. Hope you enjoyed this week's video on how to come up in open water fish for Green Bay walleyes. You know, the 3 best techniques that I feel that are still really good out here. It's the hair jig, the paddle tail, and the rip and wrap, or some sort of blade bait. Do me a favor, thank you guys for subscribing to our page. Hit that notification button, and wait, we're gonna be cranking out new videos every week. Hope you enjoyed this week's video.